Clippers at Mavs. Junior Brown back in the NBA Shot Clock on this Friday, April 26th, with another free pick, and we're rocking with the Mavs minus 4.5. I always want to be completely transparent. I have the Mavs to win the series. The Mavs are the better basketball team. One thing that people are kind of sleeping on about the Mavs, so in the last 20 games of the season, and you know, math is what we do for a living as cappers, 20 games is 25% of the season. So for the last quarter of the season, Dallas finished 16-4, which is tied for the best record in the league with the Boston Celtics during that period. And Dallas had the #1 ranked defense for the last quarter of the season. So what they're doing in this series is no fluke. The fact that they held the Clippers to 93 points is part of what they've been doing. The fact that they held them to 109 in a loss, that's what they do. If Dallas's offense wakes up, because even though they split the first two games, their offense hasn't really showed up. Luka is not making shots that he normally makes. Luckily for him, in game two, the others, guys like PJ Washington, who I really want to shout out, and you know, Kleber made some big shots, PJ made some big shots. Obviously, Kyrie does what Kyrie does. They kind of done it without the best version of Luka. At some point in this series, Luka is going to wake up. I understand on the other side they've got, you know, Kawhi, who's going to probably wake up too, but one of the two guys has been out for like 2 months. So I'm going to stick with the leading scorer in the league to wake up in the series, something that, you know, he's one of the best postseason scorers of all time. I'm going to bet on the Dallas defense that's been the best in the league for the last quarter of the season to continue to do that. I'm going to bet on Kawhi trying to work his way back into game shape in the playoffs, which is crazy to me. I think is going to cost the Clippers. All of these things being said, everything that I look at, every way that I cap this game, every number that I crunch leads me back to the Dallas Mavericks. And I wanted to shout out PJ Washington, because if you watched him in college, he was like a back-to-the-basket, undersized big man. And in the last couple of years, he's transformed his body, he's transformed his game. And now, bro, in game one, he's guarding Kawhi Leonard on some possessions, Paul George, even James Harden in some points. If you told me in college that he would be guarding guys like of that level, I'd have laughed in your face. Now, he's provided Dallas with the versatility that's allowed their team to collectively be the best defense for the last 20-some-odd games in the league. I do not believe in the Clippers in any way, shape, or form. During the same span that I keep repeating for the Dallas Mavericks, the Clippers are 10-10 with a defense that's ranked 22nd. Give me Dallas going back home in front of their crowd, minus 4.5. Let's cash another ticket, y'all.